What's going on, guys? Snowball here, back with another episode of these 20 greatest mysteries, and it is 20, not 10, as we have discussed. Mystery. Anyways, coming in on number 7, ancient pyramids in Giza, Egypt.
Is it Giza? I thought they might pronounce it Giza. I don't know. Just call it
Giza.
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 Giza. Wait, what's up, Giza?
Quafer and Khufu. I don't
Wait,
know.
shall
What?
I just start this one? Like, being as it's like more than 2 million stones on these pyramids. Hang on, how old is it? Oh, it dates back in 255 BC, eh? 2550, I mean, BC.
Yeah.
And it tells you that some of the stones weighing 9 tons. And I mean, an average car's around 2 tons. So that's like 2, 4, 6, 8. It's like four. It's like 4 cars.
Yeah,
So.
four to five cars. Four regular cars and a smart car.
I mean, they must eat there quite a lot of spinach, being as they can lift up those boulders or something. I don't know how they do it, like, but it's pretty
Seriously,
crazy.
because if you look at the pyramids in the back, how the hell did they do that? I mean, of course,
It's
there is some stories like in the Bible and stuff of how they moved the guy's house because there was a flood coming. So they had they just or not drilled, but basically just put handles on their house, and they had a ton of men surrounding the whole house, and each one grabbed one, and when they lifted it up, it wasn't so heavy. But you got to think, this stone that weighs 9 tons, and there's 2 million of them.
yeah, just think it says with some stones as well. I mean, there's got to be a few 9 tons there. I mean, with 2 million stones per. Is that 2 million stones per cylinder? I mean, pyramid.
Yeah, at
That's it.
least.
So
Well, more than. But, I mean, they were built as elaborate tombs for divine kings dating back to 2550 BC. So we're talking about, 4,500 years ago that they built these. So there's definitely nothing around that could help them with pulley. Well, hey, they could have had some pulley systems back then.
I
But,
mean, probably yeah, but still, I mean, 9 tons. I bet they need shitloads of people to pull one of them
yeah,
or something.
and
That's just.
so
It is pretty
they had
crazy.
to have some sort of pulley system back then to
Yeah,
get them
definitely.
up. And so I don't know how they did that, but this
I
is
mean, just
amazing.
being the height of them as well. I mean, can you imagine putting the last stone on the pyramid? That must have been a right freaking pain in the ass.
Yeah.
God, this is
So
9 ton stone. It's gonna take
pyramids
5 years.
are pyramids are made from stones dragged from quarries, and despite ancient Greek testimony, were built predominantly by skilled craftsmen rather than slave labor. So
Oh,
that's another cool thing, is that they didn't force slaves to build something for
yeah.
them. They actually did
I
it
mean, imagine
themselves.
that. You got like 20 slaves pulling a 9 ton stone or whatever, and then you just drop it right at the end of, no, right on top of the pyramid. And so the 9 ton stone's rolling down the pyramid, just
Yeah.
like knocking people over.
And that's surprising too, because the Egyptians were very well known to have slaves
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
back then.
It's
So
pretty good, I guess. We're not Transformers as well. Like, ah, it's the pyramids of Giza. It's a sign or something. I don't know.
yeah. So the next one we have, number 8, is also of Giza. So it's the Sphinx of Giza in Egypt.
Oh, is that? Hang on.
Yeah.
I haven't actually read about this, but did they carve out this?
Here, I'll have to read it up real quick. So, another Egyptian wonder: the Sphinx of Giza has the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh, believed by most to be that of King Kafur, which is the guy
Caffrey?
that was in the former one that we just read. Khafre. It was carved from soft limestone and has been slowly falling apart over the years. A popular theory of the missing nose claims Napoleon's soldiers shot it off with a cannon in 1798, but early sketches discovered of the Sphinx without a nose predate Napoleon's rampage. So
Napoleon's Rampage.
the Napoleon one isn't true, but the lion is missing a nose. But you think that they built this around the same time they built the other pyramids, and it's still there. Like, it's still holding up, and it's
It's.
slowly falling apart. But the fact that it's falling apart, wow, it's still
I mean,
there.
it's been up there for frickin' some time as well. And oh, just and this is off topic again, but look at the pyramid, the size of that pyramid as
Yeah,
well compared to that. It's like huge, man. But yeah,
yeah, it
enough of that.
is. It
It's
is.
pretty random though, really, building a statue with like lion paws and like a head.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just,
but you
I
don't know
mean,
what it really represented to them back then. It's the head of a pharaoh, so
yeah.
maybe that he was a very strong person. I don't know.
It's pretty interesting. It's pretty
And it
good
was
carving actually as well.
carved. It's
I don't know.
carved
I
from
always
limestone. I couldn't carve anything. That's amazing.
carve.
Carve.
It must have took quite a while though to make. I bet the pharaoh
So
got a bit frustrated, like slapped some cheese at people or something. I don't know.
yeah, I just don't know how you would actually be able to build. That's so cool.
It's it's yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I can't. I ain't got nothing on this one actually. It's a mystery.
Okay, well we'll move on to the next one. How about the Loch
Yeah.
Ness monster?
Yeah. I mean, look at the top left picture, the black and white one. Now, that's pretty random. I mean, that's a genuine picture as well.
Yeah. So according
It's
to
pretty crazy.
Scottish folklore, so this is in Scotland, which I actually
From
didn't know.
Scotland.
Yeah, there you go. I actually didn't know this was in Scotland. I always thought it was in America for some reason. So, the mystical creature called a water horse lures small children to a watery grave by tricking them to ride on his sticky back. What the fuck?
What? I didn't know.
The Loch Ness monster became an English wonder in 1933. See, I didn't know it was so recent either. After witness accounts made newspaper headlines, no hard evidence of the creature had ever been recorded, with several pictures, including the one above, being proven as hoaxes.
Oh,
So,
so that picture was proved as a hoax.
yeah, but it's
Oh,
still an
okay.
actual picture of something. But this is something to
It's pr-
think. I mean, the fact that, but it kind of ruins it by saying that it's a, it's a, it lures small children to a
yeah,
watery
nah,
grave by tricking them to ride on its sticky back. That
that's
doesn't
pretty
make
random
any sense
actually.
to
That's
me, really. I mean, it would
being as
make
it's
more sense to me that it's some sort of mixture, like maybe a giant seahorse.
yeah, it's like that's like Bigfoot in it. Like they see so many pictures of Bigfoot, but
Yeah.
hmm, I mean, 80 years ago this was as well. Around about 80, 90 years ago. Scottish folklore. It seems legit, I guess. I don't know.
This is pretty
I just,
interesting. So, but
yeah, it's pretty random actually. I didn't know about the small children though. I
yeah.
just It's pretty good, but no hard evidence has been found, and the plan has been found. It could be hoax, no one knows, but it's a mystery.
So that's why it is still a mystery. Unlike this next one, well, this next one is a mystery, but
This is like the most common of all
yeah,
mysteries.
a lot more known is Area 51 about aliens. So this is found in Groom Lake in southern Nevada, Area 51, which is by California, and it was found in 1955 by the U.S. Air Force, and they use this area to develop and test aircrafts. They have, for example, here the U-2 spy plane and Blackbird, F-117 stealth fighter, new stuff that they want to create, and they test out there in the desert. And
Mm.
so the nature of this military base combined with this classified aircraft research helped conspiracy theorists imagine an installation filled with time travel experimentation, UFO cover-ups, and alien autopsies. And they have a picture. Do you see at the bottom
Yeah.
right of like an
D
alien body with people looking at it? So
d do you think that's like genuine? I don't know.
no, I don't.
I mean, if you look at the skin, it's like it looks like made out of Play-Doh. I don't know. It's just so soft.
It looks
It looks
very
so soft.
fake.
But
Because
yeah, I
the
mean,
head looks like it's part of the head formed into hair. It doesn't make
it looks
sense
like
to
a
me.
ball sack. This head does. It's like,
Yeah. So
but I mean,
I don't
the
know
most
because
common
they got
idea
like a
is
whole saucer up there that supposedly they've seen, and it's a big myth, but it's out in a desert, so there's no telling
yeah.
what's happening out there.
Nah, I don't think you will actually find out. But the most common one out of all of them is the UFO cover-ups. I reckon. I mean, you see shitloads of videos on YouTube about UFOs here and there,
Yeah.
and there are some. Do you remember that video of like 10 or 15 UFOs flying across the White House?
Yeah, I've actually seen that. Yeah.
I mean, I read the newspapers about that, and apparently they went skits over it, like the end of the world or something, or and galactic war.
Yeah. I
It's pretty crazy, but nothing
it's
happened
just
again.
really hard to
It's
believe that.
yeah,
So I don't know, but we're almost out of time here. So that was the Area 51 that we were just talking about, and like I said, it's way out in the desert. Nobody really knows about. So,
I'll see you next time, everyone.
yep. Enjoy. Peace.